Okay, welcome to the September 4th KubeStellar community meeting. Our agenda is always published in advance, and as Andy says, if you want to get invites to the meeting or have access to the agenda, you do that via our join button on KubeStellar.io. Don't email us directly. We have an automated tool which will join you to the correct Google group so you get announcements and all of the access that you need. Community members are always welcome to add items to the agenda. We do have a contributor code of conduct as contributors and maintainers in the CNCF community, and in the interest of fostering an open and welcoming community, we pledge to respect all people who contribute through reporting issues, posting feature requests, updating docs, submitting pull requests, and other activities. We are committed to making participation a harassment-free experience for everyone, regardless of level of experience, gender identity expression, sexual orientation, disability, personal appearance, body size, ethnicity, race, age, religion, or nationality. Basically, this means, as Andy says, be kind to each other. Don't be a jerk. We are currently on the September 4th meeting of the KubeStellar community. This is in many parts, in many ways, a reprise of our last meeting from a couple of weeks ago with a few updates. So feel free, especially to any other team members, to raise your hand and point out something I have missed. As I said, Andy asked me to jump in here, and I am working from his notes from 2 weeks ago. So very first of all, we do encourage you to hop into the list and add your name as an attendee. And since I know he's not here, I'm going to do the horrible thing of taking Andy's name off the list. But I encourage you to jump in and add your own. Let's see. There we go. So first of all, if you haven't caught it, we have moved our KubeStellar Dev Slack channel. We're going to keep announcing this for a while. We've moved off of the Kubernetes Slack organization and moved to the CNCF. And you can get your invitation to join the workspace in the channel via these links. First join the workspace and then join the channel. And it has become a lively set of conversations going on there. In terms of upcoming conferences, the one furthest out is KubeCon EU in Amsterdam next March. The CFP is still open through October 12th. If you are submitting papers, you can put up to 4 entries in, 2 for the pre-conference and 2 for the main, and we encourage people submitting to use all 4. The more appearances we can get for KubeStellar at KubeCon, the better. And people seem to be excited about our project, which is great news for us, but we want to keep them excited. The next KubeCon is KubeCon North America in Atlanta. That's November 10th through 13th. The CFP for that is closed. We do have some talks already in the agenda. So we have a lightning talk on the 10th. We do have a poster session, and other things are still to be determined. Andy called this out a couple weeks ago, but it's still worth noting. He co-presented at the Open Source Summit in June in Denver, Colorado, and that presentation is available to watch on YouTube if you want to see what it was about. If I'm going too fast, please somebody speak up. I'm new at hosting this. On the KubeStellar front itself, we continue to work on UI updates. This is from some notes from before. Our Term 2 LFX internships have now completed, and we are about to begin Term 3. Officially, it starts next Sunday on the 8th, although there is already conversations going on in our channels in the Slack workspace. We have 6 projects, one of which is near and dear to my heart, which is the design implementation, moving from the design guide we developed for KubeStellar website and UI to move it towards an actual website and implement all of the design language that was developed in the Term 2 project. Do any of our mentors who are on want to talk about their projects? Go ahead and raise a hand or speak up. Yeah, Franco, go ahead.
Sure, I can briefly talk about the first project, the WEC Status, that I'm co-mentoring with Rupan. This is an interesting project where we would like to bring back more information about the status of the workload object running in the WEC back to the workload definitions in the WDSs. This is possible currently in two ways. One, in a singleton mode where there is only one-to-one association between the definition and the execution of the workload. Or in all other cases, currently we support summarization where a different object is created in the WDS summarizing based on the user definition of the summarization what the workload is doing across the WEC. However, in this scenario, the WDS object per se does not show a status. So if you think doing a kubectl get on that object, you will not see any status information about it. Nor if you deploy that object using, for example, CD pipelines like Argo CD or Flux CD, you will not see those objects being healthy in those applications. So in this project, we would like to extend the singleton capability to a situation where we don't have a one-to-one correspondence so that we can bring back the status directly to the object and be visible there. So it's an interesting project.
Yes, so you can get the information you need as opposed to the standard information that you would just get from the basic objects. Right.
Yeah, so you would have the full status of your WEC workload from within the WDS object itself, right? Without go looking for the summarization, without necessarily creating special filters for the summarization, so on and so forth. So it would be more direct, user-friendly, let's say, way to look at the object status.
Cool. I know that's been something we've been trying to get for a while. So
Rupam is not in the meeting yet, but I would like also to thank Rishi and Anjan that are working on this project during the term 3. So thank you for your contributions.
Let's see. I made the mistake of not having the list of matching mentors, so I don't know who to call on for all of the projects. I mentioned the third project, which is the design implementation. Samia, who was our Term 2 intern, is one of the mentors for that, so that the vision we've been developing, Samia, Andrea, and I, will continue to grow and then be maintainable for the foreseeable future. So each part of that is I got to be honest, exciting for me because it means I get to see how it grows with new people working on it. Braulio, did you want to say anything about the Cornell project?
So the Cornell project for this year, so we are focusing on using confidential computing and also federated learning to build a protecting enclave to do AI data analytics for the firm. And as Kevin mentioned, people will have a poster about this work at KubeCon North America. And we also working on some other possible venues. So in the next month we should be able to disclose to the community. So, but the project is going strong, and with our collaborators at Cornell, and Yes, and we are gonna looking forward to share more updates soon here on the community.
Thank you. Also, as it mentions here, there's an ongoing project with Georgia Tech for the KubeStellar KubeCuttle plugin. The notes say it is still looking for help. I do not know that status has changed. So if that is your passion, writing KubeCuttle plugins, go take a look. We are still testing our 029 alpha test release, which is out there, available for you to try. And part of that is we are, as I mentioned further down, working on moving to Kubernetes 1.31. And so that is part of what's wrapped up in that. But we have a whole bunch of PRs that we are still trying to close. So this is going to be a gradual process before the release moves out of alpha. Let's see. We have the ongoing list, the punch list of things we need help with and what's going on. So that will always be here. And we encourage you to come back to this agenda and look for things and look for open PRs. Hi, Jay. No worries about being late. Welcome to the meeting. If you missed it, Andy is out, and I am standing in his place and working my way through the agenda he left us. So thank you. Let's see. Working down things that are going on right now. There is summarization work going on. This is besides, in addition to the intern project. This is always one of our challenges, is improving the summarization and information that comes back to our control planes. And these are, our roadmap is also always in flux. So there is an ongoing discussion of what that roadmap should be so we can publish it better as part of our website and GitHub repo. I encourage you to look for that issue and those PRs and join the discussion. We do have some open conversations going on listed here. There are 2 issues that Rupam is involved in. And then we also have some docs issues, which are smaller but ongoing. One is a text search looking for a particular heading problem we've discovered. As you might imagine, I'm intimately involved in that one. And I encourage you to join the hunt. These are mostly simple changes, except where they affect scripts, because it turns out that some of these URLs are used in our scripts. The issues explain it better. I realize this was lightning fast, but that is the agenda that was left for me. At this point, I'd like to open it up. If anybody has questions or topics they want to bring up, please raise your hand and speak up. Okay, well, it sounds like things are pretty quiet right now. Not surprising. Certainly for us, we've just come back from a long weekend, and I know I am dealing actually with things in my lab that demand attention because they were left alone for an extra day. So I will give you all back 10 minutes of your morning, and thank you very much for joining us. That will do it for now.
Thank you, Kevin, for hosting.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye then.